I should have stayed home. Me and my best friend were both texting the same guy. I'm leaving. You know I wanna. Hey guys, it's Naira. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. What up? Hi guys, how are y'all? You guys love my storytime videos, especially like my chit chat ready with me storytime videos. So I'm here to tell another one. Anybody want to hear a story? Today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of one of my disaster dates. I was dating this guy and we were supposed to meet up for a date and everything just went to hell. It was nutty. And then he just had the audacity to say some stupid stuff to me, and I was like, you know what? This isn't gonna work. So if you're interested, then keep watching. All right, let's hop right into this, shall we? So let me set the scene for you. So this is like early high school years, and it is my best friend's birthday. For her birthday, she wanted to go to the mall because she wanted to go shopping, and there was a cheesecake factory there. So that is what we did. We went and had lunch at Cheesecake Factory, and then we were just shopping, looking around the mall, whatever. So while we were just walking the mall, we walked past these two guys, and we didn't know them. It was like these two guys who were around our age. They ended up being like exactly our age, but like, you know, we could tell they were young, they were around our age, and they asked for our numbers. So it was two of them, and it was like just me and my best friend. So we gave them our numbers, and that was that, right? But here's the thing. Here's where things started to get loopy. They were both, okay, neither of them were ugly. One of them was like just okay. And I don't like to like judge people by their looks. Like, I'm not saying this to be judgmental, but like, I'm just saying, right? So one of them was like really cute, and then one of them we personally thought was just okay. And so me and my friend both wanted to talk to the guy who was cute, but like we got both of their numbers. You see what I mean? But it was never sorted out at the exchange of numbers who was gonna talk to who. So a couple of days pass and the guys text us, but the way that the cookie crumbled, me and my best friend were both texting the same guy. And he wasn't like flirting with us like initially. Like, it wasn't flirty. He was literally just like texting us both. And we were like, oh, okay. Because he wasn't like being like flirty with us and he wasn't like trying to date us both, it was fine. But then he started being kind of flirty with me. And then him and my best friend just like stopped texting, you know, like he at least had the decency to do that. But I just want to say, what a solid friendship. Like, and what's funny is me and my best friend ended up fighting a year after that happened. A year, either later that year or a year after that happened. Either way, me and my best friend ended up fighting, and it had nothing to do with the guy. Like, we were gonna fight because of our own problems. We were not about to fight over no dude. Like, we were so tight that we both would have just stopped texting him, like, had it become like a problem or a thing, but whatever. So let's call this guy Johnny. Okay, we'll call him Johnny. So Johnny went to a different school than I did. And Johnny went to like a Christian school, like a Catholic school. And it was a Catholic school. It was one of the ones that was like attached to like a church, like sponsored by a church. So like it was a Catholic school by the name of the Catholic church that it was attached to. And Johnny's family was very religious. His family was all up and through the church. So yeah, he went to a different school. He went to a Catholic school. And Johnny was very, very nice and sweet. You know, Johnny was a gentleman. Or as much as like he could have been. We were in high school, you know what I mean? But a lot of high school boys were like absolute trash and disrespectful and rude, and Johnny wasn't like that. Johnny was very sweet. So we are talking, we exchange social medias, we're texting, whatever. And Johnny asked me like on our first date, hey, let's go to the movies this weekend, you know, no biggie. I'm from Maryland, and so he lived like in the Bowie area. And at this time, I lived, where did I live? I lived in the Glen Burnie area at this time. If you're not from Maryland, you don't know what that means, but if you are, you do. He was like, let's go to Annapolis Mall. For me, the closest malls were like Marley Station Mall and Arundel Mills Mall. Annapolis Mall was like kind of far, and we didn't drive at that time. So we both had to get rides. And my older sister and my mom hated when I like wanted rides far places. But I was like, ugh, okay, like I'll ask my mom or my sister to take me to Annapolis so I can go on this date. My mom was like real cool about me dating in high school, you know, as long as everything was appropriate, I was allowed to date. So my mom makes my sister agree to take me on this date to Annapolis. We go on the date. If I remember correctly, Johnny paid for the tickets and like stuff. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Like Johnny pays for everything. And it was like a regular little movie date. We just walked the mall and talked a little bit before our movie. We went and saw the movie, and that was it. Johnny was very respectful, you know, trying nothing stupid. He talked to me nice. So yeah, first date was fine. So like I said, before our date, Johnny and I had exchanged social medias, but I wasn't really like lurking or nothing like that. After our date, I used to lurk just a little bit, just because like, okay, now you trying to date me for real? I need to see what you up to, because we go to different schools. You know what I mean? So let's give this girl the code name Kendra, right? This girl, Kendra, he is interacting with Kendra on social media every single day. Apparently they got classes together. And you know, it's nothing at first. They just talking all over social media. They just talking all the time. And then he starts being a little bit flirty with her on the TL. Electric chair. Even from a young age. Even from a young age. At the beginning of my dating life. If you are not gonna just talk to me, leave me alone. I need all of your energy, all of your attention. I need to be the center of your universe, or just leave me alone. Like, and if that's too much for you, then good. Then good, because we don't even have to chest run this. We don't even have to try run it. I already know we're not a good fit. Good. If that's too much for you, good. Not my problem. Anywho, he starts flirting with Kendra all up and down the TL across all social media platforms. And I'm like, no, this is not gonna happen. So I just cut him off. I have never been one to, like, if I feel like I have to fight for my position, I don't want it. She can have it. If you are that easy, no ma'am, I don't want it. And guys hate that, but they do that to women. But when women do it back, ooh, they can't stand it. Guys be like, I don't want no girl that's easy. If she friendly, if another dude could slide in her DM, if she entertaining, I don't want to deal with it. But when I do it back, you ain't even give me a chance. We're not even in a committed relationship. Okay, shut up. Anywho, so I just stopped texting him. Like I just cut him off. Like, sorry, I don't have time. Goodbye. Days go by and he's like texting me like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just not responding. And so finally he's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, you want to flirt with Miss Kendra? So go flirt with Miss Kendra. Oh, it's not even like that. She's just my friend. I'm sorry if that made you feel uncomfortable, whatever, right? I'm like, whatever. So I'm still like, I start responding just a little bit, but I'm acting super shady. Like, I'm not even trying to hide it. And so he's like, let's go on another date. Let's go to the movies again, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, what else are we going to do? Like, we're broken in high school. We really can't do anything but go to the movies. Like, you don't have the money to, like, take me to Dave & Buster's or something. We can't, like, we're young, so we can only do so many things. So we decided to go to the movies again. So young me was feeling charitable, and I was like, okay, we can go to the movies again. So the day for our second date rolls around, and on our first date, I had said to him, like, yeah, next time we do something, like next time we are meeting at a mall, it's gonna have to be Arundel Mills because that's closer for me. Like, I doubt they're gonna want to drive me all the way out here to Annapolis again. And he's like, okay, yeah, that's no problem. The day of our date rolls around and we don't even discuss location. So I'm thinking he just remembers it, right? I'm thinking he just remembers what I said. I get to, and so we had selected like a movie that we wanted to see in a movie time. And it was like, okay, good. Everything's good. We'll see that movie. I wish I remember what movie it was, but I don't. And so we were like, okay, cool. We'll do that movie time. Why do I get to the mall and I call him? No, he called me. I was waiting for him, but I hadn't been waiting like very long, like less than 10 minutes for sure. But he calls me and he's like, hey, where you at? And I'm like, boy, I'm standing by the movie theater. And he's like, yeah, but where? So at Annapolis Mall, the movie theater is like 2 floors, like the ticket box. There's a ticket box downstairs, and then the actual theaters are like upstairs up the escalator. And he's like, I'm on the escalator right now. At the mall that I'm at, Arundel Mills, it's only 1 floor. So I was like, oops. I was like, bro, I told you that the next time we met up, we would have to go to Arundel Mills because like it's a lot closer for me. I'm not gonna be able to keep getting rides to Annapolis. And he's like, bro, I'm at Annapolis Mall and you are at a whole different mall, at a whole different like part of the state, basically. Part of me is like embarrassed, but the other part of me is like, nah, because you should have remembered, you know? And so he's mad, but he's not taking it out on me. He was like, bro, oh my God. Like I can like hear it. Like I knew he was like so frustrated, but he was like, okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to reschedule or? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. We can reschedule. So I'm about to like call my sister and tell her to come pick me up. And he calls me back and he's like, my ride is gonna bring me there. Just wait. We'll see the next movie time. Da 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 da. Right? So I call my mom and I tell my mom what happens. And my mom was like, okay, well, I'm still picking you up at the time that you told me to pick you up. So you're not gonna be able to finish your movie. And I'm like, I should have stayed home. So he gets to the theater that I'm at. He gets our tickets. We see the movie. And then it hits, I want to say like 8 or 9 or whatever time my mom said she's picking me up. And I told him when he got there, like, when my mom get here, I'm going to have to go. It hits the time, because I like kept checking the time on my phone. So it hits the time that I know my mom is here or about to be here. And so I'm like, all right, bro, I got to go. And he's like, no, your mom can't wait for just a few minutes. Let's just finish the movie. I came all the way here to see you. Like now he's like trying to guilt trip me. My mama will hit me and you. Like if it's sitting here watching this movie with you or getting cursed out by my mother, I'm leaving. And so he starts trying to guilt trip me. He's like, I was gonna ask you to be my girlfriend. I came all the way over here to see you because I just wanted us to have a nice date night. You can't just wait a couple of minutes. I bought these movie tickets for us to blah, blah, blah. Boy, I am leaving. I was so annoyed. I got up and got my stuff and I was like, I'm leaving. And then I walked out. And then we talked a little bit after that. Like the sheer awkwardness of what had happened. Like we both had such a stupid lapse in communication. Like the whole evening when we did actually link up was so awkward just because like we both screwed up. But then like him trying to guilt trip me, I really didn't like that. And so after that we texted for a few days and then I just stopped responding. Like that was just it. We texted for a few days, but things were still weird and he was still flirting with that girl. I felt like they had stopped interacting with each other on social media as much. Like after I said something to him about why I was mad, but like they were still interacting and it still felt flirty. And I knew he went to her school, so I was like, she can have you. And then trying to like guilt trip me because you bought the tickets. Like you the one who forgot that I said our next date had to be here. That ain't my fault. You the reason. I mean, we both should have said something, but like no, because no, you the reason that we didn't meet up at the right place. You gonna sit here and try to tell me that my mama needs to wait? she will leave me. Like, my mother will leave me. You can't take me home. I think at that young age is when that was my first time really learning that, like, if men have one thing, it's the nerve. It's the audacity. You got the audacity to tell me that my mama could wait a few minutes because you want to finish Star Wars or whatever stupid movie it was. Like, boy, I'm so sorry, but I'm not that sorry. Bye. I know you guys love my story time, so if you did enjoy this video, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and follow me on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.